Hey, this is Oliver Caminos with St. Germain Properties. Today I'm taking you on a little tour just from the exterior of some of the wonderful Isle of Palm vacation homes we've built for some clients over the past few years. Here we have 4 Edgewater Alley. It's a beautiful home, elevated pool, bunch of patio space, and if you follow me here, it looks right down 51st Avenue, and you have a straight shot with ocean views from the top floor. If you keep walking down here, I'm going to show you a few other homes we built even on the same street. All right, here we have another home on 51st Avenue here in Isle of Palms. Again, we built the one at the end of the street here, and this is a beautiful, I want to say this is almost 7,000 square feet. This beautiful home has, again, elevated balconies. You can't see, but behind there's an entire open air elevated pool area that has also another ocean view behind these homes. And as you can see down here, we have ocean views from that top where the bedroom is all the way over here. This is just turned into one of the most premier streets on the neighborhood. And we were lucky to find this home for a client before many of the luxury homes on this block were even built. So this is 4 Barnacle Road. Here's a house. We're in the middle of construction, approaching the end. Again, this is going to have an elevated pool over there and balconies. Just a great, not modern, but contemporary low country home. Let's come inside here. All right, so one of the things we're really well known for are our exterior and elevated pools. So, and that's really loud because construction is going on. But here, from the first floor, you're well above the street, and then there'll also be a railing here when we're done. And this is just a great area to, have some privacy even though we're on the street. Come on inside. Another unique feature that we do a lot is our inverted floor plan. So like this is a downstairs living area, but believe it or not, the main living area is upstairs, just so we can take advantage. We're on Palm Boulevard, so we can take advantage of some ocean views and other views. So here we have like a nice bar area, some shiplap accents, and this house is at the 70-yard line, so there's still some work to go here. So now we're at the second floor here. The focal point of this room is this contemporary fireplace. This is an electric fireplace that we use a lot. You know, it's so warm and these houses are so well insulated that electric works really well. And the kitchen area, again, is on the upstairs, just so you can take advantage of these wonderful views. And let's just walk into the kitchen here. So this is a great kitchen. It's really just the 2 owners. They sold I want to say it was about a 7,000 square foot home, and they're downsizing to this. It's still about 4,000 square feet, but this is more than enough space, and it's, a wolf range, and it's a really nicely appointed kitchen, but not overly huge. And that, again, that's one of the nice things that we do for our clients, is that everything is built to the owner's specifications. So we'll start with a plan. We built plans somewhat similar to this before, but then, the owners work with our architects and really make the plan, the kitchen, the living area, the pool area, they make it all their own. I'm on the corner of 39th and Palm Boulevard. We're second row right across the street from the beach. And here's a home we've developed where you have the elevated pool, elevated inverted floor plan where the main living area is up there. And if you look across there, you'll get great ocean views by having that main living area and still having the pool area on the front. Here I am at 3806 Cameron Boulevard. The house is getting painted. This is a great home that should be done in a few months. And this is a great home inside with the pool in the back of the home. All right, now come walk with me here. We finished 3903 Cameron Boulevard. Now, if you went inside this home, it looks beautiful, but we really worked with the buyer to be as cost effective on the tile, the granite. It's all beautiful, but it's kind of like the base level of luxury. This house just crushes it on the rental market. Nice little tidbit. It's got the elevated pool, but in the back, there is a pickleball court. I don't know if I'd like to have that in my rental. Not sure what the liability is on that, but it is beautiful, and it brings in the money on rental. Here's a build we're putting together right now. This is 231 Forest Trail. Right at the end of the street, just 3 blocks down, is the beach. So you can be on the beach, but this is if you look down here, it's a very residential area. And here we're putting up a 4,100 square foot Bahamian home. Here we have another home on the 37 block of Hartnett. So sometimes we start with these lots. We always have a very keen eye. People will look at this, they see trees, but what we see are 4 grand oaks on the lot. The interior of the home, of the lot, was actually a home that was demolished during Hugo. The nice thing about that, there are not any grand trees where that pad of the home was. So it's a great footprint. The grand oaks, the live oaks on the 4 corners will all be trimmed back. And just also a quick, we don't just do new homes. Here's a new home one of our agents sold. And this is just a great, this house is beautiful inside. It is a great, like 1,700 square foot home, but inside it's got a wolf range and super contemporary look, but they kept the beach cottage look, and this thing rents incredibly well. Here we have 3507 Palm Boulevard. Again, this is second row across the street from the beach. We have a really large pool area. We actually built a privacy wall here just to block out some of the street noise. And again, the main living area is on the upstairs. This house has a more robust living area. It's large. I want to say it's about 4,200 square feet. Off the master bedroom up there, it has an entrance to that decking area. Really large. There's a really large dining area on the second floor. And if you look across there, across the street, you have beautiful ocean views. Now, just another quick home here, and I don't even remember the address, but and you can see this one was built maybe like, over 10 years ago. That was for, I believe it was like the CFO of Kroger's. I can't remember, but that's used mostly as a rental, and we built that quite a while ago. Here we have 329. This is used, so this is where, again, being involved from the beginning works really well. So this is a home that's on a rental market, but the grand plan, like when you go inside, it's extremely nice. Probably nicer than you would build if you're gonna rent it. It does exceptionally well on the rental market. Here's the beach. And if you keep coming around this way, here's 429. This is a beautiful home. This home actually goes really deep and has the backyard here is huge and has a great backyard area. Walk with me a little bit. I'm going to show you another home we just finished down there. Walk with me. We have another home right next to 429th and 329th that was finished not too long ago. It has a really extended backyard with an elevated pool that goes on. These lots are incredibly deep. If you look to see how deep the lots are, that lot is pretty much the same. It just goes back there for a while, and that's a very high-end home. Again, not made for rental, a little higher end, larger kitchens, and larger walk-in bathrooms, larger master bathrooms, again, really meant for the owner of the house to enjoy, not even a second home or a rent. We just got the certificate of occupancy on 2704 Cameron. It's gorgeous inside, a small home, only about 3,200 square feet, but they wanted it. They have a really large backyard. This is actually an incredibly large double deep lot with a beautiful in-ground pool in the back. And again, this home is meant to live in. It's not meant to rent out. They built it, if you look at the kitchen, really oversized islands, really high-end boutique lighting, and they really made, although it's not a large home, they really made it perfectly high-end for the way they wanted to live with them and their family. Here we have 2606 Cameron Boulevard. This is on the corner of 27th. This is a beautiful home. Again, this home is meant to live in. It's got a huge master bedroom. There's a pool tucked in the backyard there, very private. We put in a bunch of palm trees back there, and it just works really great for this couple. It's just the two of them, but the kids and grandkids come by pretty frequently. Beautiful home inside. So the majority of our builds start off like this, and this is a home that we bought from an owner. We had been talking to this owner for, I want to say, nearly a decade. This is how a lot of these start. And we've had the lot surveyed. It's a great lot. Here we're gonna put up a 3,600 square foot home. What's it gonna look like? Well, it's gonna look like this home right here. We've developed this property, I wanna say about 3 or 4 years ago, or this one, which was also recently developed a few years back. And we'll do some iteration. It'll look different. We actually have a different design. It's gonna be more of like a Sullivan Island home. But that's the arc of the home ownership. We're following these lot and tear down owners. There aren't too many raw lots anymore, so the majority of the homes we're buying are older homes that really kind of peaked in the 70s and 80s. Usually the homes we're tearing down are homes from the 70s and 80s in disrepair, and where the owners have kind of like, they're at the end of their arc of home ownership. A lot of them have been here for a long time and are kind of looking to move on, maybe to downsize into a condo, sometimes into a nursing home, or sometimes there's not an heir that really wants to step in. Come walk with me. We have another one right here. It'll look like this. We developed this one about 3 years ago, and we're looking at the side of the house, but again, a great contemporary home, and not modern, contemporary. And this is a home also that the owners live in this home, and again, meant to live here. And a beautiful home with board and batten finishing there. We'll have 3 homes right next to each other like we did on 29. Here we are at 204 Carolina Boulevard. This is a home that one of my agents, Stephanie, brought the buyer. Anyway, so they have this home here. This is their escape from Boston. They come down all the time, use it primarily as a second home, but this will be eventually their primary home. It's got a gorgeous pool area in the back, and this was really customized for them to a T.